morning, Betsy. And you are the Senior Vice President of Woodstock Chimes, and we're here at the One Coast Showroom at America's Mart. Tell us a little bit about how Woodstock Chimes got started.
Well, Woodstock Chimes got started with Gary Kvistad and his wife, Diane, and they started in 1979, so 30 years. Gary's a professional musician, and what's great about our story is that he's still a professional musician, and everything about our chimes are all about the tunings and the musical aspect of what he does for a living and translated into wind chimes for the market.
So is he still designing chimes today?
He is. He's still very much involved every day. And what's great is he started the company, though, with a lawn chair. He went to the landfill, found a lawn chair, cut the tubing off of it, and created the first wind chime, and really was a forerunner in the industry for wind chimes.
Now, is that wind chime still, the model of it, still in the line today?
Absolutely.
Is it the #1 seller of the line?
Not the #1, but it's still a very strong seller. It's called Chimes of Olympus, a Greek scale.
A Greek scale, that's right. What is the #1 selling chime for Woodstock Chimes?
Everybody thinks I've lost my mind, but it is a gong, a wind gong.
A wind gong.
Yes.
And is there a note behind it? Is it a special note? Why is it so popular with everyone?
It's really, I think, the uniqueness of it, the sound of it, and it's a gong that we get that's hammered, so it's actually considered a tuned gong. One of the top of the line sounds for gongs, but they're not tuned in the same way that a wind chime would be tuned. But the wind plays it.
But the wind plays it, so
Yes.
that makes it very special. So it plays without, just by itself, like a wind chime would.
Correct.
Oh, well, that's fabulous. How often do you bring and introduce new product into the line?
Every 3 to 6 months, but traditionally it's been 6 months. We're narrowing that down a little bit because everybody wants what's new and different now. So it's turning out to be more in the 3 to 6 month range.
And what's the process of designing a new chime? How long does it take you to bring that chime from his creative side to fruition and being here in a show?
1 to 10 years. No. No, it really runs the gamut from anywhere 3 months if it's a custom kind of job to up to a year, because trying to source the right product, get the exact right sound and elements to it, it can take up to a year.
So that's a great story for people to tell and retailers to use when they're introducing your product and selling it to the consumer. It's that initiative and education and things behind it that are so important. Betsy, what are some of the things that you do in your product line to help retailers get the product into the store? Do you have packages that you suggest to them or pre-packs?
It's a good question. The pre-packs are the best way to go, but the main thing is to make sure they have a display to put it on, or a way to optimally display it, because that's going to make all the difference in the world. We have great packages that are preset with top sellers, but it has an assortment of value-priced products, so we've got something for everybody. So it's got value price all the way up to our upper end part of the line. And they range in price from, say, $12 up to, in our pre-packs, $60 wholesale.
Well, you just made an interesting point about price points. What is your lowest price point, and what is your highest price point?
$2.50 for our apple chime, which is great for teachers' gifts, all the way up to $300, which is our King David, which is a great, big, beautiful sounding chime.
Oh, well, that's fabulous. Well, Betsy, I want to say thank you for your time today. You've told us a great deal about your product and how you work with the retailers. I think anyone would be proud to have Woodstock chimes in their stores. Thank you again
Thank you
for being on the Gift and Home
Thank
Channel.
you.
Bye-bye.